It's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. I'm Milton Glueck along with Dr. Calvin Finch on the right-hand side of your radio and Mark Peterson on the left-hand side. And we are going to be talking with you about gardening today on an absolutely gorgeous day where it's, I think it's
cool. It's cool.
What?
Cool.
It's cool. It is cool. In fact, it was. I was so excited. One, because it felt good, and two, because I got to talk about it today. So I went running a little bit this morning, and it was actually cold. I was actually kind of like burr, that was at 5:30 or so. You're welcome, ma'am. Okay, you're going to come back and report on the show. You're going to come back and report on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, we want to hear it.
Okay, got a minute?
What's that?
Got a minute?
Oh, I guess so. Did you have another question?
No, I was good.
Oh, no. Oh, no, we're on the air, so cool. We need plant history.
Yeah,
Plant history.
I'll come back next week and see.
Oh, that'll be fun. Okay. All right. Yeah, he had cochineal issues.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's trying to
What
figure.
do you mean he had issues with it?
He has it on his cactus, and he
I
can't
tried
seem
to talk him into
He can't seem to get rid of it.
Selling it.
No, to saving it.
No, saving it, but
About its
Saving the cochineal, yeah.
long history.
yeah,
And,
but he was interesting. He was talking
Yeah.
about a lot about history and
Well,
other kind of stuff.
They're blocking the use of a lot of these hydrochemical dyes, and maybe cochineal will make a comeback.
Oh, do you want him to make a comeback?
Yeah, if I could, then I could sell all the cochineal dye.
Oh, was that always your ambition?
Yes, it was.
And then okay. I'm sorry, Mark, but yeah, good luck on that. I hope it comes. I hope that bucket list item gets done. All right, but 210-308-8867. It's a beautiful day. It's cool. Like I said, I was actually chilly this morning. What do you think the temperature is now? Let's see.
105.
No.
82.
82? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go with, 82 is actually pretty good. I'm going to go with 85, just because I'm being a little bit contrarian and stuff. And it is 83. You win. Good job. But that's nice. Few clouds, yep. I was disappointed in Wednesday and Thursday's rain.
It never showed up.
It did, just not.
10 minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
In certain places.
In certain places. I drove to Costco and was walking through big puddles, but it didn't come down 281. It didn't do anything. It just, the Costco over there by 281 and 1604-ish. It was puddly. Apparently it rained hard for a while, but it didn't get past that because I was also on the other side of the loop and of 1604, and the parking lot there was dry. So, anywho, but 210. Any chance of rain in the forecast now?
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't look like it. All right. 210-308-8867. All right. So let's see. Are you cutting in and out maybe or no? What?
My cord.
What's that?
My cord.
Oh, okay.
It's cutting in and out.
Oh, no, it's not. It's this thing. So
I know.
let me see if I can fix it. All right. Okay. 210-308-8867. Let's see. How's that better?
I mean, it's better cutting in and out.
It's still cutting in and out? Okay. Anyway.
Anyway, don't worry about me.
All right. Richard's on the line at 210-308-8867. Oh, this is going to be an interesting question. Hi, Richard. Welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. How you doing today?
Not bad.
Good. What's going on?
Got a live oak. It was planted when this neighborhood was built back in 2016, and I noticed on the lowest part of the canopy, there's limbs that are devoid of leaves. Is that a symptom of something, or should I cut those limbs off? Or
Well, how much shade is all around it?
a lot? It's killed. This used to be a common Bermuda lawn 10 years ago when we moved here, but there's just shade everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not the first person to kind of complain about that.
Yeah, so that's one answer. The other answer is, do you have deer in your
We do not.
neighborhood?
This neighborhood, we don't even have squirrels.
You don't have squirrels? You're squirrel free?
Okay, well, in a lot of neighborhoods, if it's for like 4.5 feet off the ground up to 5 feet, that's all deer action.
No, this is about 8-9 feet up.
Okay. Dead branches are normal on live oaks.
Okay.
Right. Actually, on trees, any trees.
How much of the above the dead branches are there live branches? Is there?
There's quite a bit. I'd say maybe it's about 1% of the tree has got dead branches, and the rest is fine.
Yeah. But then you could probably just blame it on the shade.
Yeah. The tree shades out its own branches and shuts them down.
Plus, you talk about all the shade around it. So.
Yeah, and then
And the second question, we bought a mountain laurel from Milberger's years ago, and I think we planted it too close to the house. I got one limb that's starting to grow under the rear porch. What time of year can I prune that limb?
right now. For
And
just
you
that
think,
limb.
I assume?
Yeah, normally the rule of thumb for anything that blooms in the spring, you prune after the bloom. Blooms in the spring, prune after the bloom. But if it's getting in the way or broken, yeah, you may prune it now.
Okay, that'll work. Thank you much.
Cool, Richard. You take care, man. Thanks for calling. All right, that'll free up a line at 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. What's going on I have a feeling poor Ed. Okay, let's see if he heard that. But I'll tell you in a minute. All right, what else is going on in the gardening world, gentlemen?
Well, let's see. Lots of things.
Yeah.
This is the action time. Wildflowers planting it's time to plant wildflowers. We've started to get there's a beautiful display of snapdragons here.
No, I know. Look at that. I thought you'd be jealous.
Sonnets, which are the medium size. Make good cut flowers, and they're orderly. Much easier to manage than our old time rockets, but
which you mentioned in your article today. Yeah. We talk about that, but yeah, it is flower central here.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, and every color that you can imagine, from the dianthus, which is the pinks whites, the purplish, and the deep red. And then your the petunias. Oh, where are the zinnias? You said there were zinnias?
I said by the marigolds out there.
Oh,
I think there are a few zinnias.
Yeah, and the marigolds look great too.
But yeah, we haven't, other than the sonnets, that whole row, the whole table over there.
Yeah,
we're still a whole list of plants that, in fact, we listed them in the article that we expect. Stocks, calendula, the pansies will come a little later, violas. Of course, in the shade we'll be looking for cyclamen and primulas. So, gosh, every day should be something new and exciting here. But it's really hard to beat that display back there with the snapdragons.
And speaking of new and exciting stuff too, Mark, you got some plants now that you want to tell us we got veggies. Nelson was so excited. I said, kind of what's new? He said, we've got the maize ought to be through by next week, and we've got lots of pumpkins. And we have all these vegetables now. We got his voice just lit up. So,
Boy, howdy, do we have transplants.
okay.
We have some kohlrabi, celery, Swiss chard.
Oh, good. We have celery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't find any of that Chinese cabbage that it was so...
bok choy or something.
Yeah, I didn't know what kind it was.
I got some in time last week, so
Mm-hmm.
it looks
Well,
good.
you'll have to tell us how it worked out.
Yeah.
So look, I planted it a week ago, and they're doing fine.
There's cabbage, cauliflower.
What kind
Ooh.
of do
Broccoli?
you know what kind of cabbage it was?
It was not our snow nut.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it was. It was our snow crown.
Are you sure?
Snow crown, yes.
Okay.
The broccoli was not our Green Magic or Green Mountain. Green Magic.
We should expect all those coming.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
And we have lettuce out there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a little early for lettuce, but hey, put it in the ground.
Well, if it's transplants, they do all that. Let's see. And the seeds, radishes have germinated a few weeks ago, and rutabagas. I'm curious about turnips. I suspect turnips have germinated too. I didn't plant any turnips, but and then beets and let's see what else. No,
Well,
I
those are the
haven't
ground-
been able to get any of your beans to come out.
What?
to germinate.
You know
Yeah.
my green beans? No, we had a caller say the same thing, and I was suspicious of that. But you're saying that you're not getting your green beans to come up either?
Not one. Yeah, and they're usually so obvious when they do come up. Now, of course,
Yeah.
my seed might be, but I always suspect that the green bean seed lasts quite a long time, number of years. So part of it might be it's not reacting well to the soil's still warm.
It's
and
still warm.
the
That's
air
the
is
thing.
warm. So that's there, and then I got a few of the sweet peas coming up. The flower sweet peas. I haven't seen any of the of our vegetable peas yet that have come up, but they're planted. So if you're a gardener out there that has some, if you want to give us a little report on what has come up in your garden,
Yeah.
and
Tell
what
us
you
what's
expect,
popping up. Oh, and tomatoes. How are your tomatoes?
Tomatoes are toughing it out.
I don't know what's wrong with your garden.
Yeah, they love this weather.
Yeah, the little 968s, they're going crazy. I forget what I expressed last time. Normally, for everybody else who gardens, they get like dozens and dozens and dozens, and they're happy. But I have like a dozen, and I'm happy.
I have.
Oh, you have two, and you're happy.
Yes. So, but I have now probably about a dozen of the 968s on there. The other ones,
My Ruby Crush are outperforming.
Oh, good.
Well, again, because they were a little slow, you
Yeah.
said.
But they're-
Or a lot of
they're
people
going
have said, not
strong.
even yours. So
So,
that's good then.
and of course, the peppers are continuing to do.
We have a lot of pepper transplants. Some of them
good.
even have peppers already on them, and so it's like you can go home and plant it in the ground and get a pepper in a couple of days and say, I'm just a miracle gardener. Well, sometimes it's good for the ego.
Yes, exactly. I need some advice, and if you haven't grown it or are inexperienced, so I can throw it to the listeners too, is, all right, so I'm starting to see on my cantaloupe or my honeydews, I don't know how to tell when they're ripe, and I should take them off. They're not growing any bigger, it doesn't seem like. Y'all have any advice on?
Well, the old-fashioned way, back in the homeland of Michigan,
Uh-huh.
when the stem broke fairly easily,
Yeah.
and there was a slight softness to where the stem was. That's good. So the stem should break, the cantaloupe should break off fairly easy.
Okay, but
Not difficult or anything. You should just have a slight twist, and it should come right off the stem.
But
You
then if the
can't-
stem breaks, then it wasn't meant to be. I don't know what. I mean, now it can't grow any further. Or it can't ripen.
So I don't know if it's like an apple or tomato or something like that. You just put it on the shelf,
Oh, okay.
the windowsill.
Quite
I'm
often,
sure you can do that.
Quite often you
Oh,
can
that's a good idea.
smell.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I sniffing?
Where
the stem is?
If you
Yeah.
sniff that
Yeah.
softness area
Yeah.
that Mark's talking about, quite often you can smell there's some sweetness from the
Okay.
ripening.
Yeah.
I'll go sniff them this afternoon.
Now, the problem is, of course, when you only got a few, you don't want to rush it.
I got
Yeah.
2. Oh,
Yeah.
So I would be relatively patient.
I'm willing to be patient.
Just and I'm sure the squirrels and the raccoons would like you to be patient. too.
No squirrels and raccoons. But it's getting a little green on it. Is it supposed to have
It's
green on
green?
it? No, it was yellow. It was like a light yellow, and now it's got little green things on it. It's got little green streaks and stuff like that.
Oh.
Is that bad or good or neither?
Well, it just would be the opposite pattern that I would expect.
Well, that's what I would have thought. It would have been green and gone to yellow.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe. And these are the only 2 I'm going to get because there was a third and it's kind of rotted on the vine. So
well, then you will be. Don't go too long.
Yeah. So it's kind of an indication that your site may be a little conducive to rotting and on the vine. So make a nice little bed, maybe some papers for it, and underneath the muskmelon.
underneath those guys, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna, and I think I bought one. The idea was to put a milk carton above it, keep those pesky raccoons away.
Oh, yeah.
but I
that's
haven't
true,
done
too.
that yet.
All right.
All right, 210-308-8867. We're going to take a quick break, but give us a call. 210-308. Another Monarch?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're all over.
yeah.
All right, 210-308-8867. More of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up. Live from Milberger's Gardening, or Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery, 1604 and Boulevardy Road. And we'd love to see you come on out and visit with us. So that'd be good too. So see you in a moment on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Don't forget, if you're looking for outrageously good food, you want to be sure to go stop by Prusky's Market right there at Atkins, Texas, and you be sure to tell them hello from everybody. Say, Milton and Calvin and Mark say hello. Tell that to the butcher. Or find Edmund and give him a big hug, because he's making a lot of people happy with outstanding beef, poultry, sausage. It's unbelievable, and even delivering it to you. So if you're listening to this and you hear, I'd love to try that, but it's kind of far for me to drive, guess what? They deliver it. So check it out at PruskisMeatMarket.com. That's PruskisMeatMarket.com, and see if you can find something. I bet you can find something. All right, 210. In fact, it's right on the website, PruskisMeatMarket.com, and it says national delivery now available. All right, we're going to keep going back to the show and see what we want to talk about here. What are some other topics? Do you want to talk about your article, or you want to wait a second?
Well, we can talk about the article, and then there's another topic is the wildflowers. We're going to cross into October soon, and so it's time to put the seed out, and hopefully Mark will get a chance to inventory what we've got here at Milberger's in terms of the mixed seed and also the individual seeds. I know we'll have. I'm sure we'll have a few of the specific.
I think we had some scarlet sage in the past, the coccinea.
Coccinea,
Which is good because it can be used for both sun and shade, and we like that.
And what a long season it has. And it's if you're like the hummingbirds, it's a favorite of the hummingbirds. And then the other thing that we don't have here is In fact, I think there's only one place that offers that. Well, I take that back. There's two places. If you've got a neighbor that has been into monarch butterflies for a while, they're probably growing blue curl.
Oh, okay.
Wildflower. Easy to grow, a seed, and can grow in sun or shade, just like our
Coccinia.
just like the coccinia, yeah. And but it's in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
I like it because it kind of fills the gap until the mist flower gets there.
Until, that little space when the winter annuals, the winter color are going, and the spring is still not fully bloom. We don't have a lot of the plants blooming. The wildflowers are perennials, and that blue curl really works in well there.
So find a neighbor or your garden club, somebody that's growing that blue curl, and the seed is easy to collect and easy to plant. You just spread it like a wildflower.
Okay.
So that and the other place, if you want to commercially look for it, the only place, as far as I know, it used to be more widespread, but right now, our Native American Seed Company is the only one that sells it as far as the blue curl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it's easy to get. I mean, our wild seed companies on the internet are very, very accommodating. You just put the name.
Yeah, or what you want, and they'll tell you maybe that's what you want, or they'll have some description saying this is good for Central Texas.
Quite often takes 2 to 4 days is all for the seed to get back to you.
And we, that's cool. We got an email, by the way, or a text rather, from Mimi, who is a fine gardener, and she says the butterflies are loving the mist flowers. And she has a video of the butterflies all over the mist flowers they've got. So that's pretty cool.
That's
another
so
plant.
mist flower is a good one?
Mist flower is like my number one butterfly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I'll show you the video then.
Yeah. It's close to my number one, but I still
see it?
I picked zinnias.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
look at that garden.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
All the mist flower in the right site in the garden. I'm having a look.
Oh, okay.
Here. Another plant.
Sun, but with a little shade.
Okay, way to go. Well, she knows what she's doing.
Another plant
good advice.
That's really attracting
Beth
the
helps her out
butterflies
too.
right now is the one with the blue flower that gets the yellow berries.
Yellow flowers.
Duranta?
Huh?
Duranta,
yes.
Dewberry,
Duranta. And it's really the first time I ever saw it in bloom. It was covered with butterflies. One of my neighbors, in fact, Bart, grows it, and it really is attractive. And then it took it just like the Esperanza and some of those subtropicals. It was affected by those freeze visits we had, but it's recovering now. And we had it here at I don't know if we still have it here at Milberger's. We'll have to check, but we've had that plant here. But that's another one that's very attractive. And those purple flowers are followed by the yellow berries.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about the yellow berries, the birds eventually eat them, but they're not a favorite. So they decorate the plant for most of the winter until late winter, and then the birds pretty much eat them up.
Is what's going to happen to the VIP or the Laura Bush petunia now that it's starting to get a little cooler? Is it going to go away or hunker down? Or because the other petunias, this was like a summer petunia, right? That's kind of how we promoted it.
I would say just like the regular petunias, it may have a little fall color, and then in the wintertime, deep winter, they go away, and then in the spring they have another fall color. The thing about the VIPs, it could go longer into the summer.
Well, and
okay.
A lot of them have retreated in the heat, but there's a few that have hung on, and then now some of them have started to. Some new plants have started to resprout, kind of in tune with the wonderful petunia weather. No?
So I think if you had VIP, you should start seeing more blossoms again.
Oh, good. Okay. How's Bart's doing? Do you see Bart's VIP or Laura Bush?
Bart is a VIP.
Oh,
yeah, he is.
I just the only reaction I got was when he stopped by my patio and said longingly, "Your petunias are doing better than mine are."
Huh.
He provided the seedlings, and but up there that seems to be a perfect spot for them in full sun. Yeah.
Can you do cuttings for the Laura Bush petunia?
Why would you do that?
Because I'm not seeing seeds.
Well, their seeds are there, but you're right. It's tough to find.
Oh, okay.
The seed.
Okay, so here's the flower. Is the seed kind of?
Yeah, it's kind of
when it dries up.
Kind of like our lettuce and some of the other very small seeds, and you quite often you're more successful getting the whole top of the plant than you are. And what sometimes it amazes me because I'm kind of with you. I don't find the seed, but 2 weeks later, obviously there was some seed there because it germinated.
Mm-hmm. Well, is that why you were saying why would you cut it? Because the seed. Okay, yeah.
Because the seeds are, but you're right. It's a little hard to. The seed is a little hard to manage.
Yeah, and it comes true from seed, right? Or is it a hybrid that doesn't?
No, you get a lot of color variation.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
But I mean, you get that violet,
right? Which is what Bart had,
and you get that light, all kinds of these variations of the pink, the light pink.
Yeah,
but you're right. I think you can't really predict which color flower you're going to have.
No, but that's okay. It's such a nice flower. Maybe Bart will text you and see whether does he propagate it from seeds or does he do cuttings?
He does seeds.
Does seeds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 210-308-8867, and this is going to make y'all a little mad, but because I don't know that you want to recommend this, but I've driven around in some neighborhoods now, and I guess the rains helped them out. The tall Ruellia, when you see it in a clump, is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know that we prefer the dwarf because it doesn't have seeds everywhere and the whole neighborhood doesn't become Ruellia country.
It's a very, very beautiful plant.
It is.
It's particularly when it's aggressively growing, i.e. When it's younger. It has a beautiful colored stem, beautiful flower, kind of the right height, but it's misleading you, Milton.
It is.
It's leading you down the path of torment.
I don't know. But I don't. Yeah, we actually have some, but they've stayed pretty contained. But
if you put them in containers, and then make sure that it doesn't escape out of the containers.
Yeah.
Well, and I have a neighbor too that has a wonderful rose bed, and then they grow that
Ruellia
in that rose bed too, and I haven't seen any of it. It surprises me because it's so vigorous that but I have not seen it spread anyplace. It's out there. It's kind of in a challenging location. where it's hot and dry once they get out of the rose bed. So maybe, but gosh, that's never stopped the Ruellia before.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about them too is they maybe it's a self-defense mechanism, but they will kind of look like heck if you don't water them enough. But it only takes one watering, and then boom, they're up and at 'em and growing flowers and doing great. So I like those kind of plants that kind of respond to rough treatment and
Tufta.
what.
It sounds like he should go to some counseling or something.
Or they can take abuse. Nope, that doesn't sound any better either. You get the idea. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867, the number to call to be a part of. Should I look at it now?
So if you want to look at it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's it? That's the one?
I think so, because there's the Esperanza.
There's a salvia.
Is it a salvia?
No. There's a salvia on the far right. And in the middle is what I think you're looking at.
The purple flowery.
Yeah, and guess what it is?
What?
It's a selection of Cenizo.
I was wondering. I think that was your first guess.
No, my first guess was a Mexican bush sage.
Oh, okay.
But that's what, and then the Esperanza.
So you think it's one that does more of the longer.
This one looks. Almost looks like the rosemary, the barbecue rosemary.
Okay.
But
barbecued rosemary.
But it's obviously a Cenizo. So
good, okay.
For our listeners, it's very spiky, and I'm wondering if they manage it not by shearing, but maybe cutting it down ever so often. And so that's just the original growth coming back out.
Oh, maybe so. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it sure is pretty when it was
it was blooming right before it's supposed to be raining.
It did rain. It did rain at Costco. That's it. So if you had a membership, you saw the rain. Short of that.
And by the way, one of the reasons why I couldn't find it is you had the wrong street. Oh, you had the wrong blocks, rather.
Oh, did I? Okay. Yeah. But giving you the address, did that help? Don't say the address.
That helped perfectly.
Okay, good. All right.
Particularly with the east on it.
Okay.
There you
go.
That street has east and west on it.
All right. 2-1. Thank you, man. So I'll have to maybe cut back our Sinisa and see if we can get it to do that.
Yeah.
All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Give us a call.
I got
Did Bart?
Yeah, he says.
What did he say?
The Laura Bush are sprouting again.
Oh, okay.
I see several cotyledons in the pots.
All right. Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's growing.
I'll have to see.
New ones are growing.
So I'll have to see if I have cotton leaders. What is it?
Cotyledons. That's those two.
The first flowers that come out of the seed.
Not the flowers.
Yeah, I know. Thank
leaves.
you. Correct me.
Okay, I'll look and see.
But most people don't know where they look like leaves. They're not leaves.
Little dachshund. Yeah. All right, I'll see if I've got it. And so he's kind of going back to the idea of the seed rather than the cuttings. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens. 210-308-8867. We all like the dachshund. Okay. 210-308-8867. Let's take a quick break. While we do, you give us a call. And don't forget, next Saturday, we've got a blood drive here at Milberger's, October 4th, and you can check it out at milbergernursery.com. That's milbergernursery.com, and learn all the information, and then even have little links to find out how you register and do it, which we recommend. You can just show up, too, but it's easier if you register. Back in a moment on 9:30 a.m., The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Milton Glueck along with Mark Peterson and Dr. Calvin Finch here at Milberger's. It's absolutely gorgeous. We would love to hear from you. What's going on in your gardening world? What questions do you have? What challenges do you have? 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. And you can bring your pup. We may point and wave to your dog and talk to it, but, That's just how we are. But bring your dog if you want.
I
All right.
speak several different dog languages.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
yeah.
That's amazing.
It is.
Which dog languages do you speak?
I'm fluent in mutt.
Okay.
And also in poodle.
I saw you talking to the dachshund, but you kind of seemed a little...
the accent's a little hard for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you seemed a little uncertain of yourself. But the dachshund, I think, understood you.
Yeah.
Very patient. Dachshunds can be very patient, I guess. Okay, this is a weird conversation now. 210-3... Calvin's just staring into space. 210-308-8867.
Oh, I'm watching this caravan.
Oh, a
Big
caravan of pumpkins. Yeah, there are lots of great pumpkins here. The hay, and what is that, 4 big pumpkins they're getting? That's great. Yeah, you'll find any kind of pumpkin you want here at Milberger's. A great selection. I love the long stems on them. I think I think Milberger's brought that back into fashion.
Sister decided she didn't want to pull it after all.
So we had a 3 or 4 year old pulling it, and then she decided she didn't want to be.
Yeah, she decided that she. I don't have
Let
to
the
do
brother
that.
take
Yeah.
it.
All righty. Well, let's keep talking now. Oh, I have a question for you. So I mowed the lawn last weekend, and my question is, because I thought of this after I mowed it, do you cut it at a different height in the fall/winter than you do in the spring?
No, I'm just
summer.
moaning here because
You can.
That's a good question.
But
I think on the porch here, we've and we were taught this, and we also taught it to people that you should mow high in the summer and shorter in the
good.
seasons,
okay.
for water conservation. But what I have found is I think you just stay at a height conducive to that particular grass species and just stay with it year round.
Okay, Calvin, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
That's absolutely the same thing that I do. I think it's just a lot of elaborate. It's a gesture that doesn't translate into any kind of advantages.
Okay.
And so you find the height that that the lawn grass is comfortable with and that you're comfortable with, and you just consistently do that. And if the lawn performs and is relatively efficient on the water, then you've hit the pattern. And they're just because if I'd like to. I doubt if there's any really solid
evidence,
research or evidence. I mean, people talk about that, but then when you get down to show me where those kind of results.
Right.
What difference does it make in terms of?
So the real world, and this is what we on the lab and on the demonstration areas we found this amount saved, and then the real world is like, really. You're going to be changing the mower heights all the time? And you're going, it's not really statistically, it's not saving a lot of water.
Now, there's some things
the juice isn't worth a squeeze?
Yeah.
Because there's some things that are important in terms of healthy lawn and attractive lawn. If you got 6 inches of soil, and then your grass becomes pretty efficient in terms of water and survival, and so that's one of those key factors that is important.
Now haven't we talked about how you could increase the soil depth little by little? Because let's say that I live in a place and they didn't follow the recommendations, and I have two. Oh, we are. All right, we are. We're doing a radio show, though. Will you come on the air with us?
Sure.
Okay, grab this mic. You'll be on the air, and I'll ask my other question in a minute. Here you go. There you go. You're on the air. What's going on, man?
So I have some Chandler strawberries growing
closer.
at home.
Oh, yeah, get a little closer to the mic.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So I
Perfect.
have some Chandler strawberries growing at home, and they're not doing too well. From what I can kind of tell on my limited diagnosis, it seems like they have a crown rot. It's very well draining soil, raised bed. Not too sure how to tackle it.
Strawberries?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the variety? Does it matter?
100 degree heat in our summer is
Pretty tough on them.
Yeah.
does not. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that's
why.
an understatement.
Yeah, that's why we plant them here in the fall, and then
that
we
makes sense.
finish with
we
them in the spring.
We treat it more like an annual than a perennial.
Gotcha. Okay.
But now he has them.
Yeah.
Will they kind of tough it out until it gets cool again?
Yeah. But
Some of them will, but
you're never going to get the production you did that first spring or first winter. Actually, is when they start producing.
So I planted them earlier this year at around Mayish. So I haven't gotten a yield from them yet.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a little late. So normally, or ideally, we'd like to actually plant them in late December.
Oh, really?
And
okay.
so that they actually produce in April their crop.
Gotcha.
and then you replant them next year.
Yeah.
But a little different if you're in Michigan or someplace. So quite different.
Some places like that, Northern Carolina or California. But you work with them. Are they in full sun?
They are at full sun.
Well, ideally in the summer, I would have told you get them in partial shade.
Gotcha.
Morning sun only. But work with them, keep them watered, not overwatered, just moist on the soils, and hopefully they will produce something for you this year. But they're going to look real thin.
Okay. Now, is there anything kind of immediate I can do for the crown rot?
The crown rot. I love propiconazole. I love it. You can get it at Fertilome. We have some in the inside. Fertilome, propiconazole.
It's a big word. Might need you to write that down.
Propi. No, it's Propi. P-R-O-P-I. Con. C-O-N. Azole. A-Z-O-L-E.
Gotcha.
Propiconazole.
They'll know what I'm talking about if I ask
yeah.
them.
So on the wall they have some, and they have a brand name that sticks right out. It says Captain Jack.
Okay.
So that may be one. But that's a great fungicide.
Cool.
Fantastic fungicide. And it's able to be used in the garden.
No.
Vegetable garden.
But are you expecting it to solve 100-degree heat?
Dramatic results? No. It's more of letting you feel good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's going to work really, really well, but when it's still 90 degrees and only 7. What was it? No, it was 69 this morning.
Yeah, it's starting to come down slowly.
Wow.
So it when you get to me and start talking about low 80s and low 60s, now it will be happier.
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
They should. If they made it this far, they should be happy with the weather.
Right. But they're going to think Northern California. Think around San Francisco. That's where most of the strawberries come from.
I wish I would have known that. I would have put some cover on them.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, here we go. This is the radio show that will tell you how to do that. Come December, we should have some here, and you may want to add to your plantings. And then for everybody out there, if they want to keep them over, you're going to have to do some shading during the summer.
Perfect. Now,
You can't do a whole lot about the temperatures, but you do a little shading.
thankfully, I put the whole bed on wheels so I can.
Well, that was smart.
There you go.
Very
That's the way
smart.
to do it. That's the way to do it.
Now, I was reading that it can be helpful for them to put like a top layer of either mulch or straw down, so that the runners aren't immediately touching the ground. Would that be good for me to cover the top with?
Yeah, again, that's those are little hints what we do for when we plant them out. during the winter, late spring.
Gotcha.
Or
All right.
early spring, rather. Sorry.
Alrighty, that makes a lot of sense. It's
Yeah.
pretty helpful.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
good
so
luck.
everything you're reading is correct. It's just kind of shifted you should shift it to the cool season.
Yeah, you read full sun, but
Yeah,
it doesn't always mean that here in
Yeah,
South
No,
Texas.
that's
full
the
sun in
truth.
Michigan is a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one too. I have a hanging basket, and it's vining all over the place, but there's no production, and it looks like it wasn't quite in full sun, but it just looks beaten up a little bit. So hopefully, as long as it's kind of given it a try, I'll let it go in the fall and in the winter and see what happens.
Yeah, just been cutting off all the
Yeah.
dead stuff that keeps.
Yeah.
I will say it will be the best fruit when it does produce fruit. It will be the best fruit you ever taste in your life.
Ooh, cool.
The best 3 strawberries that he produces. So.
You're such a cynic.
Absolutely. No, I totally agree with you.
Milton is notorious for small numbers.
Yes.
If I
And
can,
that's why I'm saying it will be the best strawberries.
Best strawberry you.
But
I
they
keep it alive for more than
but
a
if
year.
the weather does break, it's amazing how quickly they can
Yeah.
kind of respond.
you think there might be a yield here before end of year?
Oh,
Oh,
no, I don't.
no.
It's
Next
late on
It
spring.
would be next spring.
Cool.
Gotcha.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Bring
great
us some
question.
strawberries. We're going to be
No,
optimistic.
no. It'll be the only strawberry.
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
eat.
might
So
only
you
have
gotta bring
one.
it
If
to
you
us.
only have one, if you get more than 10, bring us some. How's that? Fair?
That sounds fair for the advice.
Okay. And Calvin will bring you some tomatoes.
Ooh,
I'll volunteer you.
I've got a tomato plant that I transplanted into a bigger pot a month and a half ago or so. It's just now starting to retake. It's
Is it?
looking better.
Yeah, that is.
Remember the variety?
weather, it'll like this weather.
Yeah,
It'll
celebrity.
respond.
What's that?
Celebrity.
Oh, celebrity.
variety.
Yeah, good. You haven't had any experience with honeydew melons, have you?
I've not.
Ugh, rats.
Don't
Okay.
have a lot of space to grow stuff,
Oh,
so
okay.
all the larger things limited to
Yeah.
2 big pots, and we got like an 8-foot raised bed that we had built.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure out how to know when to take it off, and I'm just probably going to do it. Anyway, you don't need to get involved in that misery. So, all right. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by and talking to us about this.
Yes, thank you all. Thank you for the advice.
Bye.
210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Got about a couple minutes left. Let's see. What do we make sure that we cover?
Well, let's see what our lawn situation is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go back to the lawn real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
So, yes, you should have mowed it. Yes, it should be on the standard. You should be mowing every week.
Oh, yeah. You want to come on the air with us? It's
What's up?
Okay, well, we're doing the show. What's that? You want to talk to Mark real quick?
Oh, okay, that's what we're going to talk about right now. So just yeah.
Oh, what's
So
that?
the question was about the St. Augustine depth, and I said
Oh,
I
depth,
think it
yeah.
really depth. Sorry,
Okay.
I had said, and Calvin agreed that it really should be one standard height. So on the St. Augustine, I go a little lower than what's recommended. I think 3, isn't it, Calvin? 3 inches.
Yeah,
I go 2.5.
I like 3.
Yeah.
3 is pretty.
But on the
Effective.
other hand, Bermuda is often said to be 3/4 of an inch, and I don't do that. I do 1.25 inches. So I mow it high for the Bermuda and low for the St. Augustine.
Okay.
I
But that's just been my experience with it.
I do 1.5 inches with
Yeah.
Bermuda.
Yeah.
It depends.
Okay,
It
good.
depends
You
on your
did-
mower too. If you
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
how low you can go.
Oh,
So we both do for Bermuda.
You know, your
Okay.
Bermuda, the lower you go, actually the more effective it can be in terms
Yes.
of attractiveness and response.
But the main thing for mowing is not so much the height, it's the consistency.
Okay.
That's true.
If you're mowing consistently once a week like you're supposed to, then you're going to get some really good aesthetic and healthy grass. Aesthetically pleasing and healthy grass.
And Bermuda is the most sensitive in terms of, because if you don't get that don't mow on a regular basis, the grass the leaves will grow up high, and then the next time you mow, you have no leaf foliage left.
And then also weeds hate consistent mowing. So if you have weed problems, and we have many, that the consistent mowing will take care of a lot of those. It weakens them, and then
we gotta take a break.
Does not allow them to
Back in a moment.
We're back with Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 930 AM The Answer.
And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867. Hey, so you want to talk about what we misunderstood what he was asking?
No, you were about to answer it, and then we had another inquiry.
Yeah, no, that was on.
So the question is, if you had a really thin soil,
so it's not very deep. Yep. What can you do?
How can you address that?
Okay.
Because, as Calvin mentioned, the deeper the soil, the better off your turf will be. Mm-hmm. And then it just happened this young man from the audience was wanting to know the same thing because he has a steep slope.
Oh.
And so his St. Augustine is not doing as well as the St. Augustine lower down on the slope.
I gotcha.
And so what he's theorizing, and I agreed with him, and a lot of the soil is just washing down, and so that's why the St. Augustine is not doing
well. In these last couple of years, that has really been a problem. Mm-hmm. Even relatively flat soil has been eroded.
Right, because we have these large events that are occurring. So it's
heavy rain, short time.
A soft Irish rain. It's like a thunderstorm. It's a hurricane type rain event. So that's not helping the turf.
Okay.
But if you wanted to do that, and it was a flatter area, you could add a soil. Why I hesitate is it used to be the de rigueur. Every year they would bring in soil to the lawn.
Okay.
We don't do that anymore.
Right.
For a couple reasons. One, it brings in weeds.
Oh.
It brings in a lot of weeds. And then two, a better way to do it is the compost, is the organic matter every year.
And that'll eventually kind of build up the depth.
It's organic matter will
decomposes.
Yeah, it decomposes, but it does increase the water holding capacity.
Oh, okay. So, which is the same, which is what you're trying to accomplish anyway with the depth. Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay. I mean, do people actually dig up their lawn and then put soil down and then put lawn back? That seems rather expensive. And
well, they usually put it right over the lawn.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that, but I don't think that.
Inches, yeah.
But that wasn't good for the lawn, was it? Or it'll grow through that?
It will grow through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now you don't have to apply the compost very deep to have it have some impact, especially if you do the aeration.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a small amount penetrating, but it's a potent addition to the lawn, and it's just amazing. It not only increases the water holding capability, it increases the amount of movement and the air movement, and a whole bunch of character, and the efficiency with nutrients. Not very many nutrients in the compost, but certainly with little bit there's there, and then plus it makes the the other nutrients much more efficient if you fertilize on a
So
regular
it increases the macro and micro activity in the soil.
Okay.
I always say it's the gasoline of the ecosystem. It runs everything. The organic matter.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
So anyway, that
there you
was
go.
a good set of questions. It does come up around this time because if people want to know what to do to improve their lawns.
Now, we got to keep reminding everybody, though, too, that quite often the major factor, well, soil depth is always, if you can improve that, it's also always positive. But the shade situation, you know, it doesn't, doesn't matter how much soil you put down if you don't have any sun. It's penetrating.
Right. That's always the key.
And then the neat thing about some of those shade-tolerant ground covers are that they do pretty well with a limited soil. You know, the typical hill country situation doesn't have much soil. Lots of rock.
Yeah.
Lots of slope and lots of variation.
Now, are you on a bunch of rock, or you have a little bit of soil?
We've got a lot of rock.
Okay. Yeah, because you're kind of beginning to get into that thing. Yeah.
But there's in a typical residential area, it's been manipulated.
Oh, okay.
So you might have one yard might have the 6 inches of soil in a pretty good situation. Another one is doesn't have much soil left at all, and they can be in the same neighborhood. It depends on their history. It depends on what's been added and how it's been treated.
Okay, cool. 210-308-8867. Tell us what's going on. You said you wanted what kind of reports? Veggie reports, or just
that would be wonderful. We could, we know that radishes are growing. We know rutabagas are growing. What else? Are the English peas growing? Does anybody have any of the green beans that are actually responding?
Yeah. So I'm like, what? It should be responding already, but there may be some reason why it may be too hot yet. Or I think you're on the right track, but the soil is still too warm.
Oh, okay.
But it should, if we get a week of reasonable temperatures, lower temperatures in the morning and in the evening, it'll be amazing how quickly everything can respond. So we'll just have to see.
No, it's amazing how well, like the tomatoes, we were talking about it last week, that people, if it gets cooler, which the week was kind of up and down, but if it gets cooler in the evening, you'll begin to see a lot of stuff. And, yeah, it just took a few degrees. Actually, everything's happy for the most part. Even the blooming, the flowering stuff is happier. And
but I haven't seen, I'm with Mark, though, I haven't seen any of the lettuce seed. Yeah, even our receding lettuce?
Crawford.
Yeah, I've got several areas that are loaded with seed that not seen any response yet. But it'll get to, again, this is another place where it'll get to the right temperatures, right moisture, and then suddenly you'll have lettuce everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But you can, if you want to get ahead, just like Mark mentioned, here at Milberger's, we've got those lettuce transplants. And gosh, they're so attractive in a container. And they got a little bit of shade tolerance.
Yeah.
And you can have that, kind of a reddish purple color along with lots of shades of green and tasty, nutritious, attractive. Kids love them.
And we got some romaine out there as well. So we had a red curly top, regular curly top, different shades of green, some romaine out there. So we had a nice selection.
Oh, that's cool. The romaine, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it out there.
That's what. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, I don't know if we've talked about that.
Yeah, no, we haven't. So I just saw it this morning.
Okay.
All right.
Calvin, did you want to talk about your article a little bit?
Yeah, we talked the article today in the Express News. It talks about the winter annuals, and we had some, that were already here, but the real addition is those sonnet snapdragons, which is a medium size, makes a good cut flower, disciplined grower, and very attractive colors over there. And we expect soon to follow that with, I hope we get some variation in the snapdragons. One of the neat things about snapdragons are you get any size you want. You could have the little 6 inches long, or you can have the sonnets, I think, are about 18 or 20. And then there's rockets that are about 3 foot.
And then there's some old-fashioned ones that I had throughout the summer that they were like 3 feet.
Yeah.
I mean,
are they sure? Are you sure they're not rockets?
I don't know. They're from a seed. So,
from seed?
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, that rocket's kind of my favorite. I don't know if it's because of the long old-time history with them, but they have some great colors and a big
Beautiful
bloom
colors.
period.
Yeah.
Now that can be kind of a problem because if the wind comes, they're so top-heavy that they'll bend over.
You
but
said that you do the tomato
good news,
cage.
they always come back. I mean, they'll re-sprout.
And do you still do the tomato cage, or is that still a suggested?
For tomato, why would you use it for snapdragons?
Oh, because I thought you said they got so tall.
Oh, you could anything to back them up.
Okay.
But quite often.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about doing a fence too.
Fence, yeah.
Or against the house, and that's your first tier, and then you kind of keep going down.
Yeah, and then they'll. A lot of times you'll plant them, and you'll get some disruption from the wind, or the rain does it too. But then they'll recover. They'll come back with sturdier stems and it's stable. But they're really nice for cut flowers, but they're also nice for rows. Nice rows in the garden.
Or like you talked about, it's put them in the back, and then you have other.
Yeah,
flowers
that's what
in
I
the
was.
front.
Yeah.
Which is a cool idea. And what's the one that's so fragrant that's not the snapdragons? It's something.
Stocks.
Is it stocks? Okay.
Which we were looking for. Calvin asked me this morning, "Did you see any stocks out there?" And I said, "I didn't see or smell any stocks out there."
They also got some color variations on those stocks of some of the purples and kind of
usually
violets that are they're outstanding. They got it's the same brilliant colors just like the snapdragons here, but the stocks have that fragrance, and so they make great cut flowers. Another one is the sweet peas. If you're interested in growing them by seed, sweet peas are the thing to do. Now, of course, they're a challenge. If you're a gardener looking for a challenge, they don't like hot weather and they don't like
Milton,
cold
you're
weather.
not looking for a challenge?
I don't want a challenge. I want to challenge the plants to live.
Well, he makes a challenge.
I know. I make it challenging for the plants. That's exactly right.
But I think you solved, or you try to go around that by planting in tiers, and every couple of weeks.
Yeah, there was a number of gardeners and I. This was years ago. I still do it, and I think there are a lot of gardeners out there that rely on sweet peas. But plant them. I plant them every about the 15th, starting in September, and then if I don't get a response, then I replant them October 15th, and then eventually February. By February 15th, it's not too late, and you can get a good response and nice performance from sweet pea. So it's worth the effort.
Cool. Yeah, and I think now we'll begin to see some of my stocks, like I said, have blooms on them. The ones that I over-summered.
Stocks?
Yeah, I think that's what they were. They're blue. Do you have blue stocks? I thought I got the fragrant ones.
Oh, yeah. There's a blue and there's a purple kind of.
Yeah.
That are wonderful.
Purple and pink and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the whites are great too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out on the petunias, too. They're on sale, and that always perks my ears up a little bit. So I was trying to maybe the poor vincas in that little area, my little zinnia patch, they're not doing very well. I don't know if that's
the vinca?
Yeah, the vinca just some of them are doing great. Like one is doing great, the other was just like, I've had enough. So I was thinking of replacing them with petunias, and then maybe doing like a purple and a white. Are there any other colors that you can think of? Do they have purple and orange or yellow?
Which one, are you talking stocks or are you talking?
I was talking petunias.
Petunias?
No, you're going to be your main colors are going to be purple, pink,
Okay.
and a white, and then variations on that.
And
Okay.
there are some wonderful reds though too.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
had
right,
the
right,
reds
right.
before.
I said pink, and that if you notice, I hesitated for just a second. So yes, there are some lovely reds.
But I thought the purple and the white would go together well, kind of mixed up.
Oh yeah.
Will they bush out? Will they get wider than just what we've got?
Petunias?
Yeah.
Petunias.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we use them a lot in containers
Okay.
or hanging baskets.
Yeah,
So
I remember you remember
they-
the hanging basket.
they
If there's
bu-
enough
they bush
soil
out.
there, they'll take advantage of whatever
okay.
soil that you got.
Well, that's kind of the problem too, and I think it maybe the vincas are complaining. So if you remember, these are the mailboxes there, and then this is to the side of the mailbox, kind of around it. Well, the mailbox
wait
is
a minute. This is the mailbox issue again.
yes, the mailbox is in concrete, so you can only dig so far.
It's really hard to dig in there, isn't it?
In
Yes,
concrete,
actually,
yes.
some areas it's easy, and then all of a sudden, when I was planting the vincas, not the zinnias, because I did those. Oh, he fell down. Go boom. When I was planting the zinnias, those were by seed, so it was like
Yeah.
the ones came up did great.
Yeah, the zinnias are trying again.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
So-
that's why I'm
yeah.
afraid to pull anything because I
Yeah,
don't
if
know
you
what to
got
pull.
any rain during that period,
Yeah.
they
Then,
germinated.
if you had
it.
them in containers, they are receding.
Okay.
Whether or not we'll get flowers by the freeze is always
that's-
debatable, but gotta let them try.
Well, and then you'll have a tough decision to make if you've got limited space, and the snapdragons are starting to come and the stock's starting to come, and they're so attractive. And then you say, well, gosh, I don't know if the zinnias, how long they'll live.
There's
But,
trouble.
Cool.
trouble
All
here.
right. Let's take a quick break so we can. What's that? Did you? Oh, okay. Back in a moment on phone number is 210-308-8867. Back in a moment on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. I can go. And, ooh, it's nice and warm. And welcome back to Millburgers Gardening, South Texas, where gardener extraordinaire, bread maker, and peach preserves or jelly. What do we call it?
No, these are
This is preserves. Okay.
It's made out of juice.
Oh. I'll go get the
And
mic.
pectin.
So because I'm
pectin.
learning here.
Here we go. Here's
Except
a
Mark's
quick
not being fed.
Yeah.
juice and pectin.
Okay.
That's just
The jelly is made out of juice. The jam is
Yeah.
made out of crushed peaches. Preserves are made out of sliced peaches. This is in between. So this is jam, and you can see the little tiny pieces of peaches in here.
Yeah.
So this is jam. I didn't raise the peaches, but we bought them.
What did you do, Milton?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I hope. Okay.
it's on.
No. Yeah. Okay.
can
I think
hear
I
myself.
stepped on it though. Okay. All right. So cool. Okay. So and we've made stuff with like the fruit and then just lemon instead of pectin, and it turns out good. I'll send you that recipe too. All right. Are you getting us there, Al? I don't know what's happening.
We're having fun.
Yeah. Al? Hello.
Al.
All right. 210-308-8867. All right, let's try it. James is on the line at 210-308-8867. Hey, James. Welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. How are you doing today?
That's fine. Thank you. I got a veggie report first.
Peaches are not mine.
Okay. Stand by. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. We're getting a feed, Al. We're getting a feed of looks like something. I don't know what it is. It's a commercial or it's a show. So please help us. Oh, we're getting KSLR. So let's see if we can change that. 210-308-8867. Are y'all getting all that too? No, you're not hearing?
I'm hearing a lot.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a show.
Okay, you were hearing a show, Al. Please help us. So what's going on? Thank you for the nice stuff.
Oh. I'm going to be on.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on radio here while I'm eating
You're
bread.
on the air.
Okay, good. First picture, trumpet vine. That was planted this year. Am I not watering it enough, or does it just take that much time for it to get robust? Because that's it's grown tall. I mean, that's 8 feet and bending over, so some of the shoots are like 12 feet long.
Which plant is that?
That's a trumpet vine.
Oh.
I'm thinking the ladder of the summer.
Say again?
It's still working on that first year.
So it's the first year blues.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I wish I never created this, but a long time ago I talked about how first year it sleeps, second year creeps,
That's
third
fine.
year leaps.
Yeah, creeps and leaps. That's good.
Or Bob Webster did it. I can't remember.
Now that'll be the same situation we talked about that we're seeing with our tomatoes when the weather broke, and at some point, especially a trumpet creeper will say, "All right, I've reached that status that Mark's talking about. I've got enough root out there, and the weather's cooperating, so it'll take off."
Okay. I can't fail to give you an update on the good old crabapple tree, which is really doing great. It's doing
good.
great. I mean, it's gone nuts. It's gone nuts. Now, in my neighborhood, there is one house out of about 100, and they have zinnias, and the zinnias are the tall ones. That's about 3 feet. I never saw that until I saw that in the neighborhood. I always thought of zinnias as these things that may get 18 inches tall. These guys are really big. Is that something that is what they sell here? I'm just not growing them correctly?
Well,
how do I get them so big? They're purple ones.
Well, sometimes the dreamland will get 2 feet tall, but the ones that are easiest to grow tall like that and are attractive are California.
No, that's the one.
And
I want to say
there's
California Canadian, but
there's one too that's got a Spanish name that is just very attractive.
But
large.
I had mentioned a plant that was like 3 feet tall, and I was saying it was
California.
No. What's the other plant we've been talking about? I can't remember.
Oh, what about it? What? Oh, okay. Was it in the article?
No, it's those yellow things. What are those yellow
marigolds?
The mums?
Esperanza, but that's not what you're talking about.
No.
Snapdragons.
Lantana.
Snapdragons. Why can't I say snapdragons?
I don't know.
You can get a snapdragon and grow that tall?
No.
Oh.
I made a mistake I didn't want to admit.
Got it.
Admit that I was making a mistake.
That's it.
It was zinnias.
Got it.
That were like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, these are amazingly tall.
Yeah, gosh, they're looking good this time of the year too.
So those are the ones that I grew from seed, from a seed packet, and that's why we talk about different selections of zinnias as well as the snapdragons.
Well, these folks are from California, so they may have come upon these plants out there and then brought them back here. So I still haven't planted the lantanas that I bought last week. I'm going to do that today.
Wait a minute. There's a heavy sigh coming. Okay. Are you doing it now? Okay.
Yeah. So how often am I going to water those guys? You know, if it was a tree, you guys have that every third day thing, or else check the second knuckle.
Yeah.
How often am I watering them this time of the year to get those things to stay alive?
So I modified my 213.
Okay.
321. I modified that for plants and shrubs.
Okay.
Twice a week.
Yeah, so twice a week. Oh, no, not twice a week. Every day for 3 weeks.
Oh, gosh. That's
2 days. Well, just a little bit. And then every other day for 2 weeks, and then once a week for the last one.
Say that again. Every day for 3 weeks?
I have to remit it because I modified it for perennial plants.
Okay.
And then it's on the Garden Style SanAntonio.com website on establishing plants. I'm stalling to try to remember. So for 6 weeks, but that's the total.
3, 2, 1 over
is
6
weeks. So
and then keep going once a week.
I'm thinking that I'm doing every day for the first 3 weeks.
Okay.
Every other day for the next 2 weeks, and then once a week for the last week.
Now, I threw that rosemary in, and it's alive, and I left it on the drip hose.
Yep.
So I'm ready to take it off.
Yep.
So now go every other day. It's been
Nope.
on drip hose for about 3 weeks every day.
That is an entirely different plant.
Okay.
Rosemary is from North Africa.
Yep.
Once you get the roots established, you're basically cutting the water off to once a month.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. How do I know how long it takes for the roots to get established? I have no idea.
About 6 weeks.
Okay. Perfect.
Now, then, if you pick the right plants, which you usually do,
Yeah.
they'll give you a little warning.
Yeah.
Like your rosemary, even the zinnias will say, "Hey, they'll start to wilt and tell you." I'm a little more conservative than Mark is. I would just go every 3 days or twice a week, or when it dries out, and as long as
Wean them off of it.
Yeah.
Wean them off the water.
Hey.
I have a plumbago, and you could count the flowers on this huge plant. What am I doing wrong? This thing is in full sun. Why is that plumbago not blooming?
Well, is it? How long has it been in place?
That's third year.
Oh, okay. They're cyclical.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they'll have a bloom period when they look spectacular.
Yeah.
Right now, mine do, but 6 weeks ago, mine looked just like yours did. They're just they were in between the bloom period.
So there's nothing I need to do.
I don't think you do. No.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I usually see 3 big bloom period, 3 to 4.
Okay.
And then a period of 2 to 3 weeks and nothing, and then bloom period again.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that I need to be doing to get them to bloom. They don't need to fertilize, blah, blah, blah. They're in good soil. They're getting regular water.
Well,
And-
I'd fertilize them once at the beginning, but they're not generally thought of as requiring a lot of fertilizer.
No.
Okay.
In fact, if you give them too much
Oh,
much nitrogen, they're going to go more foliar
There you go.
rather than plain. But on the other hand, they bloom off of new growth. So you want to give them a little nitrogen.
Sure. What is this lantana? I bought it here, and you can...
This is what was formerly called was Dallas Red.
That's what I thought.
And the lantanas keep changing all their names. The plant developers have a new one, but this one it was primarily red and orange. And
That's what it is.
And I always call that one Dallas Red because that's what the original Dallas Red was.
And so there is no
red.
more Dallas Red? I can't buy more? I want...
No. Well, it's just They may have changed the name to something else.
Okay, how do I find it?
Well, usually we have our. I keep turning my head. Sorry. We have the lantanas over in that one section right there, and we do have selections coming in which are primary red.
I would get on Milton's,
Yeah,
get on that phone list.
that
That's
wish
a good
list.
idea.
Yeah. So go in there and say you want to be on the wish list so that somebody will call you when the Dallas Red
It doesn't
the red
obligate you.
lantanas.
you know,
come in.
you don't have to. No, just when they come in.
But if you're ready, they'll let you know.
No, it's pretty.
Last two questions. I got two more.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to prompt some of these big lantanas that I have to bloom? Or is it just that it got so hot that they took a break and they're going to come back and bloom? Some of them are blooming. Some of them are just like no flowers.
Well, they are kind of in another one of those phases.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which lantanas are we talking about?
Oh, God, I got
of
a
all?
little bit of everything. Not the gold, but I got a half dozen at least, maybe 8 different types of lantana there.
So the purple trailing and purple white.
They're not the purple. That's the only thing I don't have.
That's in the wintertime. They bloom in the cool season.
Good to know.
So I don't know why they should be blooming up a storm.
Well,
hot weather, no rain.
There are a lot of them that are they're cyclical too.
Okay.
Kind of like the plumbago, but not as notorious as the plumbago.
And then best spray to put on plants to keep deer from eating them. There are some plants that I want to try, and there's actually some canna that were in a part of near the house, and the deer just discovered them. After 3 years, the deer just discovered them. They think they're good.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite product is.
I'm looking at you going.
It work. I love it. It works. Well, I don't love it. It stinks, but it very effective with the deer, especially if it's something that they traditionally don't like, and that'll add a little bit.
Yeah, and then we also recommend newly planted plants to have maybe some of this spray put on.
Okay.
Deer with.
So liquid fence.
Liquid fence.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
All right.
Yeah.
I got to go in and get some.
Yeah, it's because they're grown in the nursery
and
they're fed and watered, and so they're very tender.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's all I got.
Cool.
This is your knife.
Yeah, I'll find.
This is a little bit of jelly for you guys, and you can do what you
very
want
good.
with the jar.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, send me the recipe on the
your
brand.
own jar of jelly. I will.
And I'll send you the recipe on the other one. That just is honey and lemon.
I hear it's a very easy one.
It is.
Very good one.
1 hour makes a dozen jars.
Very cool. Thank you, man.
All righty. Thanks.
All right, thank you. All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll thank you in person. Or thank you a little more. Back after this on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867. Let's see if we got James on the line at 210-308-8867. James, welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. Thanks for waiting. What's going on?
Okay, I got a veggie report real quick.
Report.
2 Ruby Crush are doing really well now. I guess the weather was the key. And the one fruit that was a lone fruit on the one in the container is actually orange, so it should be ready to go in a couple of days.
Wow.
If I can beat a mockingbird to it. And my yellow squash, I hadn't grown yellow squash. This is straight neck in a container before, but it's got 2. Got 2 on there that'll be ready to go later today or tomorrow, so I'm excited about that.
Excellent.
And that's my vegetable report. My peppers, they're not producing at all. I guess it's just too hot. They're just blooming. My chili patines, covered with white blossoms, but no fruit, so I'm kind of missing out on those. Hadn't had any in a while, but I guess they'll come around soon.
What was
my question?
The chili patines.
Chili patines, yeah, they're not producing at all. I don't know. Is that function of the heat as well? Or I just thought something. Yeah. I have 2 of them, and both are bare. bearing of fruit. Anyway, they're blooming. It's got me stumped a little bit.
Okay.
I do have a question on winterizer. When I was in Milberger's, not last week, week before, I picked up a couple of bags of the winterizer. And so I was waiting for it to cool off a little bit. And so just yesterday, I was applying some of it to some of my shrubs and watering in real good. And then I'm thinking, well, is it still too hot? So I stopped. I was going to do some more. I did a couple of crepe myrtles and my pomegranate. Is it still too hot? Should I wait a couple of weeks before I continue, like with trees and other shrubs and whatnot, or can I apply it now?
Well, you don't want to fertilize crepe myrtles too late into the season. I mean, I wouldn't.
Okay. I did those yesterday.
I'd hesitate to go any. They're not big into fertilizer. And what was the other thing you listed?
A pomegranate, but I have, like, in general, next up is my shade trees. In particular, like my bur oak, I wanted to do. That was next on my list, and some other shrubs and whatnot. Is it still too warm, or go ahead and apply the winterizer and water it in now?
Well, I think on the bur oak, it's fine. That'll use. It's got roots are active, and don't overdo it. But this would be a good one.
So on trees, it's not as important as on like turf, where you want a rapid assimilation by the turf. On the trees, we can do more of the standard 1959, which has a mixture of slow release and fast release. So,
okay. I didn't get that. I just got the winterizer.
Plants, you don't have to worry about too much about that. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What about my pecan? Can I put it on pecan now?
Yeah, you can put it on pecan. The thing is, since the tree roots grow slowly, and they absorb throughout the winter, albeit at a much reduced rate, that we can use a slower release. We don't necessarily have to use the winterizer. Because turf rapidly absorbs it, and so we like to use that winterizer because it's going to get fully exploited by the turf grasses. Trees, not so much. We don't have to worry about the timing is not as important, but we also don't want to use a whole lot of it.
Okay, since I have the winterizer and not the 1959 slow release, should I wait to apply it next spring instead of apply it now on my shrubs and my trees?
Well, I think if you just follow Mark's advice on being conservative on applying it, you accomplish what you want to accomplish. Yeah. But just don't go heavy.
So I'm looking probably in the middle of October, rather than at the end of October with the 1959. See, I can go with 1959. I can go with trees. I can fertilize into the first 2 weeks of November. So with the winterizer, probably a little sooner, and then it'll be taken up quicker. But also the most conservative rate that they have on there.
Okay, so per inch of diameter, for instance, a cup or a half a cup?
Yeah, I would go the other way around. You're going to do a pound per 1,000 square foot of root area.
The root area. Okay.
Yeah, so whatever the numbers are, let's see, it's 18 for. So you figure out how many pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. So it's going to be, you're only going to use about about 20 pounds of fertilizer.
20 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot, but okay.
Well, or even less. I mean, I'm just doing it off the top of my head. Milton, am I very good at math on the top of my head?
No.
There you go. So, for everyone who says they'll never use algebra, in their lives, this is how you do it. So it's 18 pounds of nitrogen per 100 pounds of fertilizer. What would equal 1 pound
Eek.
over X?
Mm-hmm.
And do it. So there you go. You will do
That
algebra
equals,
in life.
That equals YZ. Because you confuse me.
How fast was the train going to Chicago?
I don't know, but you had mentioned that rosemary was from Africa, but when I was in school,
North Africa, Mediterranean. That's
North Africa. Dated this gal named Rosemary, and she said she was from Sabinal, so I guess she was lying to me.
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like it, man. That's terrible. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, all right.
Thanks,
Okay.
James.
All right,
James.
I'll go read the bag on the fertilizer. I guess winterizer basically is more for the turf grass than the slow release for the trees. I guess I need to go pick up some 1959.
No, you don't have to. You just use it differently on different plants. So
Gotcha.
It's still good.
Okay.
And here's what Calvin always points out is that, the winterizer per, what do we say, per unit of nitrogen is a little cheaper.
Cheaper, yeah.
Cheaper. Okay. So
you got
okay.
As long as you don't overuse it, you get your nitrogen is a bargain in that winterizer. So you did all right.
Okay, just use it sparingly, I guess. Okay, so the Vitex that I planted in the spring, would you or would you not recommend applying some of that winterizer to it now in the fall, or wait till next year and put a slow release?
I'm not. I think I would just. Of course, I'm a.
Wait.
Mark's background is in trees, and a lot of the arborists have kind of shifted to the fall. Nutrients are just as effective as spring, but I'm always more comfortable with the spring because of my peach. But even peach trees, if they don't if you don't get any growth in the summertime, you go ahead and fertilize in early fall to make up for it. So either one works.
My question or concern: the Vitex, will I burn the roots since it's not been in the ground for a year yet? If I fertilize it now?
I don't think you burning the roots not the problem. It's just would the nutrients or the fertilizer be as effective as you want it?
Gotcha.
All right, so use my calculator. Use my calculator here. It's 6 pounds of fertilizer for 1 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet, and I bet you don't have more than 1,000 square feet of roots.
So that's 6 pounds is more is pretty palatable.
All righty.
That's probably consistent with your the old
with the old
4-inch
method
thing. Yeah.
All right, thank you, James. And call tomorrow because I want to ask you about how to know. You mentioned you had honeydew and how to know when it was ripe. All right, Clyde is on the line, though, right now at 210-308-8867. Oh, all right, we lost you guys. So 210-308-8867 is the number to call to be a part of the show. And what else is going on, guys? We got a few more minutes left, and did you want to...
No, just a tease for tomorrow.
Yes.
I will, answer Patrick's watering for his new plants.
Oh, good.
And it's my 3-2-1 modified for perennials.
Sounds like more math, though.
Oh, look at this.
Could be. and also, I have a little disagreement with Neil.
Ooh. Okay, that's always fun.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll talk about that.
All right, Calvin, anything you want to bring up kind of in the... I'm trying to think those people that were talking to you, what were they asking about? Do you remember the couple?
Oh, gosh, no, I can't remember.
Okay. All righty. Well, head on over to Millburgers at 1604 on Boulevardy Road, and you'll find lots of great color and lots of great things. We'll talk about some more about the veggies and stuff tomorrow.
And we'll talk more about the winter annuals. And we didn't mention much about when we can plant our cyclamen, our primula, for the shade to replace our
Ooh.
shade plants.
Okay.
You just have it on. Wait on these in the newspaper article. Wait on these.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the ones we're going to wait on.
When is the? Well, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about tomorrow.
Okay.
Tease, Milton. Tease.
Okay. I'm sorry. And then let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, don't forget about the blood drive. That'll be here next Saturday here at Millburgers, and blood is always in high demand. It seems like Millburgers times it out well with the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center in that they coordinate when blood is in high demand. Oh, and so, you go to millburgernursery.com to find out more about that and find out about next week's blood drive. Yes, sir?
I just wanted to say there's some major changes going on behind me.
Oh.
There seems to be some movement of hay bales.
Hay bales.
Hay bales.
Okay.
Yeah, hay.
Oh,
and then
the
pumpkins, so what's coming up, Milton? You know more about this.
The big Halloween celebration. Millburgers does it right every year. There's a maze that you can run through. There's spooky characters all around the nursery. It's great pictures that you can take, but it's a whole lot of fun. So you got to plan. I think we are hoping that everything is done by next Saturday. But yeah, kids, grandkids, they absolutely love it. You love it too, just kind of running through, and it's a kick. So keep watching millburgernursery.com to find out when it's ready, millburgernursery.com. And each we're kind of watching it in its development here. But that brings about the pumpkins too. We've got lots of pumpkins, and you can get the pumpkin that you're looking for, whether you're going to carve it, or I think the better thing to do, I'm kind of, well, it depends. I wonder if there's an argument about this, whether it's better to carve it or it's better to color it, where you get the Sharpie and kind of do the eyes and the mouth and all that. Because then the pumpkin lasts longer, doesn't it? Does a pumpkin?
No, the pumpkin lasts longer because it doesn't dry out or rot or something like that.
Calvin, do you have an opinion on that?
Well, it's easier to do the painting, but it's traditional to do the cutting. And I don't know that on the kids, which they enjoy the most.
The cutting is cool,
but it is. It does. They do last longer. And you can change the.
Oh, that's
much
true.
easier to change the decorations too.
I like that idea. Yeah, the cool thing about the cutting though is you can put the candle in it, and it's spooky.
Oh yeah, that is neat.
Yeah, I don't know if people still do that though. Anyway, all righty. Well, we're gonna.
Oh yeah, they do.
They do. Yeah. Okay, in your neighborhood, they're still cutting and candling.
Yeah, on Halloween hayride.
Oh boy. Okay, we're coming to your neighborhood next.
That's right.
All right. I think the deer drive the tractor, don't they? Haven't y'all trained the deer to drive the tractor?
We got. We're getting everything all arranged for the hayride. We'll have 2 wagons and lots of hay.
All right. We'll say goodbye for today, but we're back here tomorrow, so come visit us, and I apologize to our 2 people that we lost. You call us back first thing. We start tomorrow at noon, and we'll get you on that.